Now you can build entire apps using AI without knowing much about coding. This entire process is broken down in 4 steps. And at the end, we will be having a fully working app, and the app we are going to build is already making money. So yes, nowadays with AI, you can really build the product and make money from them. Or the first step of building a mobile app with AI, you need an idea. I already finalized the idea because I don't want to waste your time for that. Here is the idea we are going to build. This app is already making good amount of money. You can see that there are tons of downloads on this particular app, and rating is also great, and this app is making good amount of money. You can check out the revenue numbers are also out there. So we are going to build a similar app like this, but your idea can be totally different. It may be like your personal problem, or it's maybe a problem you want to solve and make a business around that. It may be anything. So the first step is done. We finalize the idea, so I will make it green, right? Let's go to the second part, which is prompting and feature list. Yes, we need a good prompt, because if you give a bad prompt, the end result will be also bad. It's like garbage in, garbage out, right? So we have to give a very good prompt with the exact feature list you want. Don't worry, you don't have to write the entire prompt if you are not that much technical. You can use AI to build your AI prompt, which can help your another AI to build your app. I know it's pretty confusing, but that's what it is, right? So to complete the step 2, we need to go to the ChatGPT and write this prompt. Please consider yourself as a senior developer and product manager. Then I want to build a similar app. Can you please give me the detailed prompt to build the similar app? Make sure you do proper research and then give me the prompt that I can give to AI. Tech stack we will be using React Native. Then please make sure that I only need very core feature and very important features and UI inspiration. Don't overcomplete, it's just MVP. We are going with very limited feature, and then we will extend as we need them. You can use similar prompt if you want to learn in depth how to write good prompts. I already created a video on that. Please go ahead and check that video out. After watching that video, you will never need another video to learn about prompt engineering. So I highly recommend to go through that video. Let me hit enter. Now it's searching for the app and feature and all the description, and it come up with a very detailed prompt. So here is like entire description of what AI found, and it's like sharing you everything that okay, this is the thing in the app you want to recreate, and at the end it giving me a proper prompt which I can use. So we will copy this prompt and go to the next step. The step 3 say UI. In my personal experience, whenever we want to create a very good UI, giving screenshots and inspiration make it very easy for AI to recreate them. So for that, we will go here and we will take these screenshots. I already downloaded these screenshots to give to my AI. You can also download them. You can also use a lot of websites like Dribble, where you will see a lot of like UI stuff. You can download photos or take a screenshot from there. Or even if you want to create in like Figma by yourself, you can do that also. So your creativity is your limit, I think, at that stage. I think everything is ready. It's time to go to our AI. So the tool we are going to use is anything. Anything is an AI tool which is specialized in creating mobile apps. We can use any other AI tools, but I think anything is like doing great job in AI app building especially. So if you want good result, I think this app can help you a lot. And you will find all the links and everything in the description, so you can directly go there and start using it, right? Once you logged in this particular app, you will be redirected to this particular dashboard. You can definitely try it out this tool for free, and you can subscribe whenever you feel that you need to subscribe. And here you can see all the things like upgrade to pro, get ready project, database, custom instruction, and a lot more stuffs. I am not going to focus that much on these things right now. We will focus on the main thing, which is like creating a project. There is like a default project which is called new project. We will like create a new project, and it will like redirect us on a like bigger screen where we can prompt. Now we already have the prompt which we have copied, and all the UI screenshot which we have already taken. We will feed all the information here and hit enter, and after that we will try to see the results. Now I am adding few instructions here that please follow the screenshots for UI. So it knows that I want UI like this. You can directly click on this upload image section or upload images, and you can drag and drop like I am doing here. Both works. Let me drag and drop, and after drag and drop it will look like something this. It is looking a bit messy, but it's okay for us because we don't care about that much, right? So let me hit enter and let's see how it builds and what it builds. Is it really able to build what we are actually looking for, right? Let's go. Now till it is working, there are few things you have to understand, that if you want great results from any AI, you have to understand giving enough context, enough ideas, and clear thinking is very important whenever you need great results from AI. As I earlier said, if you give garbage in, it will always produce garbage out, right? So it's very important. That's why I have given like that much things, that I really want my AI to have a very good direction. And I think choosing the right app is also very important. That's why I also created a video where I am ranking like vibe coding tools, and I'm also ranked like a normal AI coding tools for developers. You can check out these that videos also. But for now, we can see that in the left side right now we have like our prompt window where we can prompt and ask anything. In the right side, we have a mobile phone screen where you can see outputs. One thing you have to note, that when you go advanced, the functionality of app will not work that much great in this particular sections and in the like web view, because it's not built for mobile apps, right? So you have to use a real phone. You can use Android, you can use iOS, right? I tried it like in both. Right now I'm shooting from my iOS and I will test in my Android phone, right? So you can like directly scan this and you can test it on your phone. I'm just waiting because it's right now working, as you can see. Once it's done working, I will like scan it. I think it's completed and now we have a summary of the things it done. Let's start. So what this app does, it's like habit tracking app, but instead of showing streak in the normal fashion or in the number game, it's showing in the very beautiful GitHub type graph. So we have to click on this. We have to write a habit name, maybe like let's say coding, or because right now we are vibe coding, so let's say we will call it vibe coding. We will choose a color. Let me choose this one. Then we need a daily reminder. We can choose the time if you want. You can turn off it if you want. I'm just like turning, let's it turn it off because it will not work right now, because we are in the web view. And create a habit. Cool. Now you can see the dots. If I tick it, it will like give me a dot. If I click on it, I can like, I think I can do the things stuff like yes. It's a like calendar view. If I did something like vibe coding on that day, or like gone to gym, but I forget to click on that particular part, I can like come up later and click on that part, right? So it will create the habits. I can go back. Now you can see it fill up all the streaks, right? We can create more as we want, like gym. And I will give it this color. Maybe this time this color is not looking good. This time with reminder. And we can, as you can see, this is how we will be able to see the reminders. Now let me click on this. We can again go like this. We can go and hit this one. And as you can see, this is not for this week. That's why it's like showing the week view. We can like, right now it's showing week view because there are only 7 boxes are available there. If we want, we can ask him to give like 30 boxes, because if you see in the like original app, it's showing the streak of last 3 months, or maybe like last 1 month. You, if you want, you can show the entire year streaks and can see like how many times I completed the streak. So that's the goal. Right now it's showing for like 7 days. If you want any changes, you can come up here and can ask for the changes. We also here have the settings where we want like enable dark mode. I don't think so right now it's working. You can import, export data in JSON form. They are not really useful for us right now. To just showcase you how you can update things, I am going to update this not only 7 days boxes, but I want to see like 30 days boxes, because I really want to see how many days I completed something from last 30 days, right? So let me take a screenshot and I will ask AI that please, instead of showing, right, please, instead of showing only 7 days 7 boxes, I want to see like 30 boxes, because I want to see like last 30 days streak, right? I will hit enter and let's see how much time it take. Okay, we have to speak. You can answer these questions. I am skipping, and again it's going in the thinking and working mode. It will update few files. As you can see, it's updating till it working. I can show you like how you can see the code. You can see the code from here. You can come up here, download the entire code and use it in more advanced IDs like Cursor, Cloud Code. If you don't know about these IDs, they are like very advanced IDs where you like ship really big projects. You can also learn about that on our channel, because we have like videos there. You can embed project, you can download project, right? Downloading means it will download all the files for you. So yeah, here you can like come up again. Here you can like see how it will look on mobile, how it will look on the desktop. From here you can refresh your app. Here you can like view entire app in like bigger screen in the preview, right? As you can see, it's loading right now. Let's wait for the loading. It will take time. Let's Here you can come and rename the like a tab, because right now if we come here it will be dashboard, if we come here it will be setting. Okay, now the changes are done, and as you can see, now we can see the 30 days, right? Now you can see what happened in the last 30 days. If we want, we can make also like 365 days. Let me ask that if it can do it. Do it for last 365 days. I want to see all the streaks from last 365 days. Let's see how it works this time. After that, I promise we will check it on mobile phone, because it's really feeling like a game. I promise this is the last time we are doing. After that, you can continue, right? Okay, cool. It's done working, and now it's look really cool. Now we can compare the tool with our last tool. I think it's like looking really good now. It's similar to that particular app which we started. And now you can see the entire streak of your year, how many times you really hit the gym, which is going to be embarrassed if you are not hitting gym a lot. You can see the streak number and a lot new changes. UI is now clean, and that's how you can really build the entire app inside this particular website. I highly recommend if you are someone who want to try it out building mobile apps. Now it's really possible. Before ending the video, I will just scan this QR code giving here, right? So let me scan this from my phone, and I will show you how it looking on mobile phone, right? Now I have scanned it and it's open on my mobile app. One thing you have to note it again, that you have to download Expo app. Expo is like a wrapper for React natives. It make really easy to build mobile apps, and I highly recommend to download Expo Go. Expo Go is a mobile app you can download in Android and iOS, and after that you can run this particular mobile app inside your app without even publishing or doing any other stuff. It's so easy. It's so easy for development, right? So as you can see, the app is here in my mobile, and it's similar looking like that one. It will be very hard for me to show you here more things because it's a mobile app, because we already seen here it working and we have tested out a lot of things. I don't think so we have to test more, but just for fun, let's say we will add like drink water again to test out on new flow. We will choose another color and say okay, now we will tick on it. Let's go and tick on random things so we can check if it's really working or not. Yes, it's working. As you can see, streak is not updated. That's a one bug, I think, but you can figure it out, I think, right? And another thing I want to test it deleting a bit. Is it working? Nice. As you can see, it's working really good. So this is all about building a mobile app. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you have any doubt, please let me know. We will create another video for that. If you want, I will like show you the entire process of even publishing it on App Store and Play Store. And I forget to tell you like what is the last step. It is like testing. Of course, we are testing out without knowing this step. So yeah, these are the 4 steps which we used to create. We have done the UI, we have done the test. I hope this video helped you out. Now you can create mobile app faster and even without knowing coding. Hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning.